Hey now, welcome to the RaceGrooves Weekend Show. This episode is going to start off different than all the others. Mattel had a little get-together over there at their headquarters. They have a little relationship now with Fat Lace. And so they had a little thing with a car show and not a whole lot of stuff. A car show, you can buy the car. They had food trucks, we had to pay. They had drinks, I think we had to pay. I didn't even go check. But anyways, went over there, nice to see collectors. By the way, this is the week where the convention is going to be in Los Angeles. So some people are already here in Los Angeles. So it's great to see some people there. Anyways, let me go ahead. Let's check this out. And I figured that's how I would start off this episode. I will feature a bunch of your comments as well as ask RaceGrooves questions right after this car show. By the way, they did sell this on their website, but it appears to be sold out. Cue the music. Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that. It was something different for the show. It was nice to walk around and see the cars. There was a lot more cars. I don't know. There was like 80 cars. I don't know. But it started getting crowded and it started getting dark. And I didn't have a chat. I wanted a bunch. I couldn't shoot no more. But anyways, let's go ahead. Let's talk about some of the comments from this week. I did do 2017 Q case unboxing video. And Brian Dyer, the chunk on the Camaro's windshield looks like an air. Looked like there was a little chunk. Sure enough, I got another picture. So this way you can notice that it's not supposed to have anything at the top of the windshield there. Biker Joe 18, I thought there was no flashing in your show. That was just metal flashing. I'm not going to be doing any flashing myself, Joe. You're welcome. Yeah, I'll be tipping my waitress. Thank you very much. Juan Sanchez, you got a super treasure hunt and didn't even notice at 5:55. Why didn't you tell me sooner? Yeah, I just went right by it. And so, of course, a lot of people right away. Hey, you missed a super. I seen it. I know what a super looks like. I might miss a basic treasure hunt because they're a little hard to notice. You got to look for the Sucro Flame logo somewhere, right? But with the super, you can look at the car, and I can tell exactly if it's a super or not. There's telltale signs. Emmanuel Gooseman, you were really lucky to get the treasure hunt and a super. Another great case, by the way. I chose blah, 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 blah. Thank you very much. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Both the super and the basic treasure hunt in that case. I'll have a description down below in the description. And I already have the 2018 A case unboxing video. Interesting enough, yeah, that I have to talk a little bit about it real quick. Guess what? There was a car in there that was 5 weeks old. All the cars had a K49 base code, and then one car had a K44. And the box was double taped and a Mattel tape on top of it, right? But yet, had a car in there that was 5 weeks old. This little switcheroo at the factory, I don't know. Didn't happen here in the USA, okay? Mattel sticker, it happened before it landed here in the USA. But we'll see what happens. Mattel noticed because I posted it on the RaceGrooves community. If you want to go to the RaceGrooves community, look for a topic with the orange Nissan. I forgot the name of the Nissan. I think it's a Nissan. But look for a post by me. And in the thread down there somewhere, I posted a video. And you can, just a little snippet of the thing. Because Mattel asked, they wanted to see what it looked like. So I went ahead and showed them. Ken O'Keefe, thanks for the vid. That's the RaceGrooves community on Facebook. Search for RaceGrooves community, okay? If you're not a member already, just submit a request and we'll review you to see if we can let you in. Family-friendly group, just like my channel here, okay? Ken O'Keefe, thanks for the vid. I think you've made the rubber paint comment before some years ago. Always makes me chuckle when I catch little things like that in people's videos. +1. I did it again. Special paint rubber tires. Instead, of course, I said special tires rubber paint. There is rubber paint, but not on the supers. Metalman 777. Yeah. Now on the Off the Peg channel, I had a couple dump bin videos, and one of the dump bins. This is what Metalman 777 is talking about. He was browsing eBay last night, and he noticed the last 3 Zamax were up for sale. So he noticed them for sale on eBay, which means people are finding them in the stores, right? So he went to Wally this morning, and what do I see turning the corner? Spider-Man dump bin with all the Q-Case cars and Zamac cars also scored the Super Fair Lady. Congratulations. It was a great morning. Hope you find them soon. Thank you. Got my devil horns wrong. Anyways, congrats on getting a Super. But, you know, somebody told me that people are finding the Zamax in the dump bins here in Southern California. Or maybe the people who were telling me already got them and they took them out before. I don't know. In another Off the Pegs video, someone noticed that one of the cars had a little switcheroo. Gotti Reyes. Wow, someone swapped the wheels out on the last Superman car you showed. Yeah, it's a problem all over the world. I'm even seeing people in Japan showing pictures of cars with the wrong tires, okay? And sure enough, people are drilling out the rivets and taking the tires, and then they're returning with regular wheels. Bunch of thieves, man. Don't be taking the wheels, right? That's just wrong. And, you know, I take the cars to customer service when I find them, and I tell customer service, you know what? Someone stole the wheels. These aren't the right wheels. So, you know what? Target has to take a loss. Now they have to waste the cars. They have to write it off. I forgot the term that they use. But they have to write it off as salvage. They lose the money. Someone steals the tires. Target loses the money. They might become less interested in carrying the line. Anyways, let's move on. Brom Collier. Now, one of the retailers, not retailers, somebody's getting a store exclusive. You got to check in over there. And Brom's got an eagle eye. He noticed a mine cart was missing a tampos, and I didn't notice because there was a lot of mine carts, and I was just kind of flipping through the pigs. I keep forgetting to get back over to that location because I'd like to get that mine cart without a tampo. Thanks, Brom. I've just been busy, haven't been back. Now, here's a few peeks at some upcoming Off the Pegs videos coming this week. So you get a little sneak peek. I post on Twitter and whatnot. So, yeah, I got some stuff already planned for this week. Now, later this week is the LA convention, so I'll be down there as well. I got to get a couple more Off the Pegs videos uploaded, so I have stuff every day off the pegs. Savage Bunny AE86, he was watching my Truckin Tuesday video, and he was talking about the truck. It's not very practical in real life, but it's still really cool as a toy truck. And that's what it's about. It's a toy truck. Have fun with your toys, right? This one has some things that don't work, probably not that great. But you just learn what the toy can do, what it can't, and you just have fun with the truck, right? Truck time. I had a truck time video this week. Really nice layout. I made a circuit track so the cars see who can do 5 laps, right? Interesting to see who can make it and who can't, and who should have been a track car and who failed, just failed. But by the way, if you've seen the video earlier the week, you've seen that thumbnail. You know what? It might look good when you put it on a full screen. It looks pretty cool. But a lot of people are watching videos on mobile now, right? Actually, 80% of my audience is on mobile, tablets, whatever. Well, I guess tablets not that small a screen. So that's why you see it that small. Well, so instead, I like this picture. I switched it. It's a little bit zoomed in. Doesn't show the whole track. But because of the way things are going, that's the picture I'm going to go with. Hot Wheels Car and Game Club. In the track time, sure enough, I made a boo-boo. And I don't know if I can. I got to capture a screenshot and put it right here. But just as a note, when you edit, you can put text on the screen. Well, since I'm giving a shout out to so many cars, I'm not going to keep redoing that text. I'm going to make one and then I just copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste. Well, Spectate was like an early car with one word, so I just used that to copy, paste. And then when I had the new cars, I'd edit it to put the proper vehicle's name. Well, I missed one, copy, paste, Spectate got named twice. Now, I said the car's name correctly. Even though it's wrong on the screen, I'm just going to leave it. Because by the time I let it go live Friday night, well, that means it was live all Friday night, Saturday morning. I had something I had to do with the family. I had to do this and that. By the time I would even get to it, it had 10,000 views already. And it's like, I'm just going to let it go. People, now some YouTubers, I'm not going to name names, but some YouTubers intentionally leave mistakes in like that because they want you guys to comment because that causes interaction, right? I didn't do that on purpose. I like to use the right car with the right names. That's what I do. Besides, the younger kids, they're listening to what I say, not necessarily how it's spelled. And if they're starting to read, they're going to know I used the wrong word, but that's the way it goes. Okay, one more break. Sorry, I got to keep drinking water. It's terrible, my allergies. One more break, and I'll be right back with Ask RaceGrooves and comments from the last weekend show. Here we go, G Boots. Hi, RaceGrooves. I've been watching your weekend shows, but what I don't like is all the time you spend promoting your other channels. I would like to see more time spent on discussing various toys and play sets. Maybe you could feature 1 or 2 toys each weekend. P.S. I'm still waiting for your parcel you said you send me. Yeah, G Boots, he's the one that sent the fake or counterfeit Hot Wheels that are being sold in other countries, right? I showed that in a weekend show, and it's the Batmobile, and instead of saying Hot Wheels, it'll say Hot Wheel or Speed Wheels or something. So he's the one that's, as a matter of fact, that's his box right there, that green box right there. So it's been a while. that's something I got. I said I'd send him something for him sending those, right? Actually, I told him I'd pay. He goes, just send me something. So, okay, so I'll send you something. That's my reminder. It's been sitting there for months. Patrick, that's Patrick. He helped me out. He helps me out in the RaceGrooves community. That's his box right there. I put him right there so I take care of him. And sorry, Mr. Boots. But yes, I need to get to those. But as far as your other comments, the RaceGrooves Weekend Show, I take viewers' comments, and this way they get a shout out, and it allows me to refresh videos from the week. So as far as promoting the other channels, yeah, you know, I'll slow down a little bit, but it's the RaceGrooves Weekend Show, and we'll be talking about all things RaceGrooves, all right? And same with like Facebook, Twitter, anything with the Epic Track Battles channel or Off the Pegs, all that stuff. RaceGrooves is home base, and that's where anything's going to be talked about for my social feeds, okay? And let's see, he'd like to see me more time spent on discussing various toys and play sets. I tried to show various toys and play sets in the weekend show. I had like bonus content in the middle. Sometimes I did Lamborghini set. I did this and did that. You know, it did not benefit the show. It did not grow. It did not get support from viewers like for Patreon, right? It was not getting financial support in that regard. And so I was spending more and more time on the show, and the show wasn't growing anywhere. It wasn't growing at all. But I just want to call up that Lamborghini video real quick. That's the only RaceGrooves Weekend show that's done anything particularly well, right? Almost 50,000 views. But then after that, it's way lower. So almost 50,000 views for that show, right? But I had that content in the middle of it, right? Well, I turn around and I take that Lamborghini video and I just make its own standalone video, and that video has 81,000 views, right? So I was basically burying content in the middle of the weekend show, and I was basically giving away money because I could just make that video its own standalone video, and I would earn revenue off of that. So that's why the weekend show's changed. It's evolved, right? It's going to be more of a conversation between my audience and myself. As far as bonus content, I showed the cars earlier in the show. That made sense. I thought that was a pretty cool thing to do for the weekend show. Weekend show will be something a little bit different, right? It allows me to mix different things in. But as far as talking about different toys and this and that, it's not going to happen. I can't even get manufacturers to support the channel. So basically, you know, I've talked till I'm blue in the face on that one. Let's move on. Don't worry, I got to take care. That's why the box is there. I still got to take care of you. XBell123XL asks RaceGrooves, can you compare this with the Hot Wheels Turbo Hauler and the bigger red version? He was talking about the Truckin Tuesday that I just did with that big windy thing. I don't think I'll have time to do any comparisons. Sorry. Kyle Rocks 10, you should show all the Matchbox Chevy Avalanche releases for a Truckin Tuesday video. That would be a pretty cool feature, right? I drive a Chevy Avalanche. Matchbox has a pink Avalanche in the assortment. I got the case right there. I got to unbox it. Got to do that video. Yeah, if I get a chance, let me show some Avalanches. I don't necessarily think it'll be all the Matchbox Avalanches. Wait a second. Or, yeah, if it's a Truckin Tuesday, right? I think I'll show different brands of Avalanches, not just Matchbox. Maisto had a lot of Avalanches, and I think I like the Maisto version better. RaceGrooves, oh, I'm reading my own comment. So as far as the advertising, right, and because this is my business, this is how I earn my living, right? So last 2 weeks ago, I decided to put banners at certain points in the video, and I would space it between the comments so it wouldn't interrupt the comment. So that's what I decided to do with the last week, and I opened up an incognito window to test it out, and I had an banner ad scheduled at 2 o'clock. YouTube interrupted the video and played a commercial ad, just interrupted it, right? Well, it's because I was on a computer. And then I found out that the banner ads don't even show on mobile. So here I'm making a whole program, and 80% of the audience isn't even going to see any ads, right? Which, you know, it's ad supported, right? Oh, on that note, I keep forgetting to mention this. YouTube Red. I'll have to talk about this in the future. If you want an ad-free experience on YouTube, YouTube Red. I don't see no ads when I watch YouTube. No ads. It is such a nice experience. Not only that, if I watch a video, if I'm watching a video on my phone, and I'm just listening to somebody, I can close it and it'll still play. It has background play. Not only that, I can download videos and watch them anywhere, right? So let's say, you know, we're heading to Vegas or something. I could download stuff and then I have stuff to watch. My parents live in Vegas. I don't go to Vegas to gamble. I have Commerce Casino right up the freeway. If I want to go play poker, I just go right up the freeway. So, anyways, next, Os Wheels. He says he tries to watch ads from the video creators. I appreciate it as a thank you. Now, YouTube Red. Okay, I'm back. YouTube Red, still there. YouTube Red. Now, creators still get revenue because I pay $10 a month for YouTube Red. YouTube gets half, at least $5. That $5 is split amongst all the creators when I watch their stuff. So if you watch 100 hours of PewDiePie, oh no, you watch 99 hours of PewDiePie and 1 of me, I get 1% of $5. So if I watch Os Wheels, when he looks at his analytics and it says YouTube Red revenue, I'm part of the YouTube Red avenue. So even if I don't see an ad, he gets them. And that's what's great about YouTube Red is all these people I watch. All the time, they get credit for all the hours that I watch, right? So YouTube Red is fantastic. I'm glad you allow the Os Wheels. I'm glad you allow the ads to play. Don't be clicking on ads thinking, hey, RaceGrooves going to get paid. Click on that. Don't do that. Don't steal the money from the advertisers. No, it's just like TV. If you just sit back and allow the commercial to play, if you allow an ad to play, I don't have any issue with that. I love video games. The only reason he doesn't do Patreon is he's 14 and he has no income. Well, there you go. Not only that, Patreon isn't available in all countries of the world, right? So I did start a Patreon account. I do have a level of perks for behind the scenes. Here and there, I'll be filming some behind the scenes, and that'll be exclusively showed to those Patreon people who decide to get that level of perks, okay? Paul Miller, a t-shirt or hat would be cool. Yeah, that's something I'd like to do. Probably going to wait for 2018. It's because of tax reasons, right? I don't sell anything, right? So I don't have to report any income. Well, I don't want to do it like 3 months left in the year, 2 months left in the whatever. And then I got to start reporting this income, create a tax next year. It'd be cool. He would buy dozens. I screenshot that so it'll be in the video. He said he'd buy dozens. So when I make t-shirts, I'm looking for that order. Okay, Bubba? Great goal. This is probably obvious, but he'll say it anyways. I keep saying, changing it as if he. Anyways, he says, I think when the weather breaks, winter, I think your numbers will probably go up because my views have been tanking for 2 years, just slow. Now, I was talking in general, but it's really 2 years that it keeps slowing down, right? Because YouTube's changing. And so he's saying it's because more people are staying in the house. But later on, when it gets cold, when they stay in the house, he wouldn't worry about it so much. Most people are outside doing other things. Like right now, summertime, you know, we're enjoying the weather outside. People aren't sitting inside watching YouTube videos. But what he does is when he gets a chance, he catches up with videos. And I know because all of a sudden, I'll get comments from him over on Off the Pegs. I'll get comments on the RaceGrooves. So I see his comments. Thank you, Crico. Appreciate it. Diecast Racer 55. Ask RaceGrooves, do you have the Matchbox Limited Edition DuPont Series 2, Gordon, number 24 Holler? Sorry, I do not have that. Giuseppe Ferraro is the Gizella GT and the Gizella R actually a real car? Greetings from Germany. Hello from Los Angeles, California. Well, Montebello. I'm right now in Montebello. It's a fantasy car. Now, it might have hints of a real car, but no, it's a Mattel creation. The Goldshot, I got to expand this. The Goldshot, you can pause that if you like. And his suggestion is more videos, daily videos. And then that helps my videos or anybody's videos show up in people's subscription feeds more often. Well, I don't think that's necessarily the case anymore. The problem is people are going to their home screen, and unless you watch a video and like it, or you know what, it doesn't even show up the next time that creator does a video. It might not even show up in your home screen. So people got to check their subscription tabs. Right now I'm doing a video every day on Off the Pegs. And he says, well, instead you're doing it over there, you should be doing it right here on RaceGrooves. Because now you're losing, you're getting traction over there, and it could be helping you here. Or it could be hurting me because people get ticked off. Why are you doing so many Off the Pegs videos every day? I don't want to see them every day. So that's why. If they like it, it's over there. Epic Track Battles, it'll be over there. Specific shows, specific themes. When you like them, you subscribe to it. And when you don't, you unsubscribe. Right? So that's my philosophy. I know that other channels just want to pump and dump videos, 1 or 2 a day. I can't. With the type of content I do, I just can't. I don't want to waste my time with a bunch of fodder, right? It's a little disrespectful to the audience. It makes it obvious that you're trying to be greedy, all these videos. Just for my content, what I do, it doesn't make sense. But I appreciate your feedback, though. Hudson, 555X. At 10:12, he's commenting, thank you for the time marker. That's one reason why I chose this. I appreciate when you guys leave time markers so I know what you're talking about. I don't have to watch the whole video. I recently discovered, like a few days ago, going to the subscription tab is the way to go. I was missing so much content from other channels. But he has a array of interests, but right now he seems fixated on games and Hot Wheels, so your videos are always shown as a home screen, right? So the more you watch certain videos, the more those videos show up on your home screen. Now this weekend show, if you don't like it, if you don't spend a lot of time watching the video, then YouTube might not put it on your home screen, right? But if you check your subscription tab, it's there. Josh Roy, is Hot Wheels going to sell Bugatti in 2018? I don't work for Mattel. I don't have any inside information. Even though I was down there at the show, the car show, right? I was talking to some Mattel employees, but I know what they can and what they can't say. Bugatti, Mattel, as far as we know, did not renew the license with Bugatti years ago. I don't think they're going to get the Bugatti license anytime soon, but you never know, right? I don't have any inside knowledge, sorry. Sir Mugman, and 2 weeks ago, Truckin Tuesday, no. When did I show the ice cream truck? I think that was in the weekend show. These are weekend show comments, knucklehead. Sir Mugman, the ice cream truck inside was in 2 pieces, the base and the top part. So there's a little man inside the ice cream truck, and they changed the inside to where he doesn't have legs. It's just a post in the back. You see a post. But in the front, he's standing there with his ice cream. One of the arms, I don't know. So when you look in the back, you don't see his 2 little legs anymore. Well, he was saying that, guess what? It was a separate piece before they popped the man on there. And what happened, it was very common to push on him and he'd fall off the little post. And then, oh no, choking hazard. So that's why he's now one solid piece. That's very insightful. Thank you very much. Takumi Fujiwara. Can you do Tomica, Initial D, or something from Tomica? Well, you know what? Unfortunately, Tomica is not sold in the USA, and it's very expensive for me to bring it in. I have a whole tub of Tomica that I plan on doing downhill racing, but I'm afraid I can't do any Tomica specific car reviews. Sorry. Joshua Taylor. And we'll close with this one. Hey Mark, any ideas on regaining interest in the hobby? I'm getting slowly burned out, been collecting almost 30 years. But when he finds looking at the pegs really slowing down on picking up new cars and tracks, I don't know if losing interest or getting burned out. Any ideas to relight the fire as a collector? Well, that's kind of hard to find the good stuff on the pegs nowadays. I have to peg several times a week, okay? And, you know, I never see the good stuff, right? Hardly ever see the good cars, the good newest cars. And I'm sure other people are going through the same thing, right? And he's been collecting for 30 years, so he's getting a little burnt out. So I suggested customs. You know, how about doing some customs? You know, change the tires on the cars, take up a hobby painting them, learning the detail. Why not? There's lots of facets to the hobby. You can collect them, keep them in the package. You can collect them and display them loose. You can race them. You can play with them. There's all sorts of things. You could customize them. Once you buy it, it's yours, right? And they're only $1. And you know what people like to do? And that's why the car tires are disappearing from the car culture and whatnot. Because people are doing customs, but pay for the car, buy the wheels. Now you own the wheels. Don't be returning the car with the cars. Don't be swapping wheels. Not cool at all. Anyways, thank you for watching this weekend show. Here we are, October already. Halloween's at the end of the month. I might have to do something for that. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.